Hey, and here we are back now for disaster worksheets and instructions. So this I will tell you in this video, I will tell you what to do with your worksheets. The first one is called Who Has Seen the Wind? Who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hang trembling, the wind is passing through. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. It's a nice poem. Draw what you picture in your mind. So you can read this and kind of close your eyes after you read it and think about what are the pictures in your mind. And then it says write about your picture. So you have space to draw a picture about what you see in your mind, and you can tell us about it. Okay, this one was a little tricky. I had to read the instructions more than once. So it says, write the words and phrases from the word web in the boxes below. Then cut apart the boxes so that words and phrases can be grouped in categories. So, we're talking about earthquakes. What the word earthquake makes us think of. I think that's a good place to start. What does the word earthquake make you think of? So for me, definitely earth, quake, shake, buildings, breaking. So I just put a bunch of words, and what I did to help myself is one side I put all the nouns and adjectives, so big buildings or shaking buildings, and then on the other side I put verbs. So like verbs will be don'ts, it will be like shake, quake, rock, push, pull. These are all words that I found also in the article about earthquakes. So this is what you want to do. You want to go back in your book, you want to find keywords, and you just want to use them and put them there. And then you can cut it apart and you can put the words together, so you could play a game with someone. Which ones are nouns, which ones are adjectives and nouns, which ones are verbs. So that's something that you can do with that. I think the main idea here is just that you find a bunch of words that has to do with earthquakes, and you think a little bit more about what you learned today. And going into the story here that we had, I think it was a photo essay, Nature's Fury. In here we have some stuff about earthquakes. So just using the words that are in here to write on there, that would be great. And if you think of any other words, go ahead. All right, on the last page of the worksheets here, this is remembering the storm. So we had the article, A Storm to Remember. It asks us about the characters. So who were the people in the story? Usually I'll talk about the people who do a little bit of speaking, who we see in the story, not only the people we talk about. What does the story take? Where does the story take place? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yes, where does it take place? When does the story take place? Talking about times, place, what's the problem, what happened, what's the solution. So a problem is a wunti. So what's the big problem in this? Well, there's a storm coming. What kind of storm is it? What happened? So what happened when the storm hit? What did they do? Where did they go? And what's the solution? So at the end of the story, how do they fix this problem, or how do they make life better again? So yeah, it can be a little tricky. I think try your best and then come back and see my answer sheets and do it along with me. Okay? I'll talk you through the answers. Okay, great. See you soon.